Hi guys, Dot's here. So, I'm gonna do an update on the mealworm farm and my experiments. So, like I said before, I wasn't really expecting much for this one. It was just an experiment and starting to get moist in here because of the apple. So, most of the mealworms I put in here just pupate. That's really all they do, is they just kind of pupate. So, that's not a bad thing, and then I know they'll feed off of this stuff. They will eat the rabbit manure because when I put it in the bigger container and I come back and check, it's just gone. So I know that they'll feed on it. But honestly, I don't think these experiments went very well. I know I can use this. I just don't. I need to figure out something else. So, and I think the mealworms I got, the majority of them were pretty close to pupating anyways. So, but I got lots of beetles, or lots of pupa, which will turn into beetles, and that's what I need. So I might try another experiment with these later, and holy crap, there's actually a beetle in here. I couldn't have possibly left one of the pupa in there long enough for a beetle. Oh well, I'll clean these things out, and I might try experiments like these, probably experiment with this again another time with a better container. So I'm gonna go clean these out and pull out the pupa and the mealworms and put them in the proper places. So first things first, I gotta pick out all the pupa in here, and geez, there's a lot today.
There's a lot today. It's gonna take me a little bit to do.
And I have this over here. I'll have to replace their apple tomorrow. They really like it underneath the paper, and when I was doing research, I heard that was a thing. It makes it easier to gather them too because they like to hide underneath the paper. So they'll be in big clumps that you can just pick up like this, and it's a lot easier to gather them. So newspaper is nice for that.
Nice one, nice. I'm not gonna eat the paper. Jeez, there's a lot of them today.
Generally, I'll have them just along the edges. And this is a dead mealworm. So what I'll do is I'll set that in a little container, and then I'll go toss it outside. Sometimes they can be a little more difficult to find because they blend in when they're so light. But that's why you gotta look carefully. Most of the time they're all on the surface, so you don't really have to go digging around for them, but if you want to, you can.
There's going to be more on the side. No, this one's been chewed on. So there's some cannibal worms in here. Hard to tell which ones do that, but they do. There's one. Oh, look. There's a lot. Might have to do another comb over just to make sure.
See, I have a ton, and I have a couple beetles in there that I need to go put into the beetle thing. Oh, I'm gonna do another comb over, and then I'll show you the beetles. So here's the beetles. Sorry about that. So I got a couple of them. They seem to be doing well in here. There's a lot in here that have split wings, which I'm not going to worry about right now. Oh, that's something I don't want to have in there. Yeah, when having wet food in here, you got to worry about mold sometimes. So, that's my beetles. I got to take these guys and sort them out into here. So, let's do that. Generally, I'll just kind of put them into my hand, but there's so many of them in here. I don't know if I can do that. I gotta pick them out. Come on, get off. There we go. There's food down here for you guys, so let me, like, pick you up. Come on. Come here. Come here. They're really hard to grab sometimes. Anyways. If I can just grab you. There. Good thing getting them all out can be difficult. Oh, there's one. Mealworm that didn't pupate correctly. It looks really weird. Anyway, so that's gonna go outside. See, there's one with the split wing. Kind of bad. Generally, when I had my other worm farm, I would toss those guys out, but I need them for eggs right now, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. So anyways, yep, everything seems to be doing fine. So there you have it. I'm going to go put the rest of these guys in here. So knowing that my mealworms eat this, I'm just going to go ahead and dump this in here and be done with it, since the experiment is over, and then they'll just eat this until it's gone. Yep. Alright, so these are the containers that I used. They were, I got these from Burger King's. They're not very deep. They're just little dishes. So next time I think I'm going to try and use something that's more like this thick next time I make an experiment like that.